Hi everyone, we've got a slightly unusual, a little bit of a different kind of probability question here. So it says, in the semi-finals of a chess tournament, player A will play player B and player C will play player D. So these are the quarterfinals. A plays B, C plays D. The two winners will then play each other in the final. The probability that player A will win against B is 0.6. The probability that player A will win against C is 0.5. The probability that A will win against D is 0.3. The probability that player C will win against D is 0.2. Work out the probability that A wins the chess tournament. Okay, so in the match of A versus B, A has to win. And the probability that A will win against player B is 0.6. So there's a 0.6 probability of A getting to there. Now, when player C and D play each other, the probability that C will win is 0.2. So for C to go in the final, the probability of that is 0.2. Now we've got AND here, which means we need to multiply them. So the probability that we have A and C in the final is 0.6 times 0.2. So that's 0.6 times by 0.2. Okay, that's the probability of A and C playing each other in the final, because A has to win this one and C has to win this one. Now, the probability that A wins against C is 0.5, so we've got to times that by 0.5, and that's going to be the probability that A wins in this chain, because we have three things that need to happen. A has to beat B, and C has to beat D, and A has to beat C. So those are all those three probabilities get times together. Okay, so that is 0.6 times by 0.2 times by 0.5, which is 0.06. So that's the probability that A wins that way. Now what else can happen? Maybe AB wins the A match, but this time D wins this match. So the probability of A winning against B is 0.6. The probability of D winning against C is 0.8, because we know it must be 1 take away 0.2, because these two probabilities have to add up to 1. So the probability of C winning against D is 0.2, so therefore the probability of D winning is 0.8. So the probability of A and D facing each other in the final is if A wins and D wins. So that's 0.8 times 0.6. Now in the match between A and D, the probability that A will win is 0.3. So we have 0.3 there. So we have 0.6 times by 0.8 times by 0.3, which is 0.144. So the probability that A wins this way is 0.144. So how does this happen? A has to win the AB match, and D has to win the CD match, and A has to win the AD match. So all of those respective probabilities get times together. Now, the way that A can win is either this way or this way. And when you hear the word or in probability, you add them together. So therefore, the probability that A wins is 0.144 at 0.06. And when we add those together, that comes to 0.204. Okay, so that's how that question works. We don't need to worry about any of these other outcomes, because basically A doesn't win in any of these other combinations. So that's how we would work that one out. So let's just quickly review it again. So we're saying that A, in order for it to happen, here's the semi-final. A has to win this match, which is 0.6. D has to win this match, which is 0.2. And for those to be in the final, A has to win and C has to win. And then out of these two, A has to win that one as well. So it's that one and that one and that one. And then here in this semi-final outcome, A has to win against B, 0.6. D has to win against C, 0.8. That has to happen and that has to happen. And then A has to win against D, which is 0.3. So we have to have that happen and that happen and that happen. So you times those together, and that's the probability of A winning that way. It can happen this way or this way, so you add those two probabilities together, and that's your answer. Okay, I hope you found that helpful. Remember, if you are finding these videos useful, if you could like and subscribe to the channel, I would appreciate that. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.